Well, Tony and I are starting out at Unicoi Gap, going to Hogpen Gap for a weekend trip. Let you look around. The trees got a lot of color. Nice and cool. This is gonna be a great trip. Getting ready to cross the road to head up the trail. You ready?
Ready.
Alright, let's see if I can get my big butt across this road without getting run over. A lot of colors. Yeah, I hope we're getting loose because it's straight up already and we just started. There goes my younger brother, Tony. He can go ahead. The reaper will catch him. .6 to Low Gap and 14 to Hogpen.
100 yards.
Yeah, that's right, about 100 more yards. A little breeze running right down the center of the trail. Can't get much better than that. Ah, looks like a little climb. Still going up the first hill. It's pretty rocky. This is cool. Straight up. Straight down. There's the first little view of the mountains through the trees. Maybe a little hazy. And the trail goes off up through there, and we're still climbing. Who in the world decided to do the hard part first? I bet it was my brother. That's a cool rock formation. And the trail goes through there and we're still climbing. Pretty fluorescent yellow through here. Well, we finally made it to the top. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Looks like we're just walking across the top of the ridge line now. There's a lot of pretty leaves here. Some of them still hadn't changed up on top. And the lower areas had changed pretty good. A lot of them starting to fall already.
Stay here tonight?
I think we're going to go down just over the hill.
We got 3 more coming.
There's a nice shelter. Oh man, getting a fire going already.
Cold out here.
Chattahoochee Gap. Be some pretty views up here if the leaves are off the trees. Especially out that way. There's the side trail. There's the AT going north. And the trail down to the beginning of the Chattahoochee River. Well, we just come down that hill from Chattahoochee Gap. And walk over here and you can... There's the beginning of the Chattahoochee River. Surprisingly, the water's clear here. Wonder why it gets muddier. Oh, wait a minute, it's got to go through Atlanta. Not much to it. But if you needed water, you'd appreciate it. Now we're crossing a ridge. I don't know what the name of it is. Bob's Ridge, something, I don't know. There's a nice little view off through the trees. You can see a lot of the colors on that mountain. There's a little snake on the trail. A little bitty one. Cute though. I don't know what kind of snake that is. If anybody knows, comment and let me know what kind it is. Ah, let's just eat that sucker. You want it?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I don't know if you can see it, there's a little grouse up there that's going right down the center of the path as we catch up to it. As we get closer, he just keeps going down the trail. There's a lot of wildlife out today. Here's mine and Tony's hammock. Looks like Hammock City at Low Gap Shelter. Here's my Spears winter tarp. And my new Blackbird hammock. Slept nice and toasty last night. And Leia's underquilt. Let's see if I can get over here. I'll show you my brother's Clark hammock. And this thing is really cool. Comes with the under quilt already attached. Bug net and cover. It's nice, but it's mucho dinero. There's the creek. And a low gap shelter. You can probably hear the wind howling through the trees. Good thing we're down in this valley. Bare cables. Well, we're on our way out. Here's one of the views that we came across coming out. There wasn't a lot of views on this section of the AT, but you can see it behind me. It's pretty here. Well, it sounds like we're coming to the end of our trip. I can hear the road down at Hogpen. And my brother and I have had a great trip. The weather was, we couldn't ask for anything better. The leaves are gorgeous. I think we're still at least a week or two off from full colors. There's still a lot of green down in the lower elevation. So it's the Survivor X2. You guys are going to hit it just right on your trip next week, because we're probably, I'm guessing you're probably going to be 30 miles south of where we're hiking at right now. But it's going to be really nice. I also got to say that I finally paid back something this weekend. Several years ago, I hurt my knee on the trail, and one of my buddies had to carry my pack to the top of the hill. Friday night, my brother was filtering water. There was a young kid that was about to pass out. His pack was so heavy coming up the mountain. So I volunteered to carry it up to the top of the mountain for him. But understand, I'm not pulling my own chain here. I'm just saying I paid it back. But I asked him how much it weighed, and he just said it was heavy. So I picked it up. And guys, do some research. You don't need whole bottles of Pepto-Bismol and things like that in your pack. This thing probably weighed 80 pounds. I mean, I'm pretty comfortable carrying 30 pounds on any given trip. And I'm pretty strong, but I tell you, that pack about killed me trying to carry it up the mountain. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed what video we did. I know we enjoyed the trip being out together. And we'll probably be out again in the end of October. Hopefully to catch the tail end of the fall leaves. So the next time, get out and enjoy the outdoors.